Awesome. So it is almost the end of the year, and I know a lot of us are getting into like vision boards and planning for the new year and all that kinds of stuff.
I always ask Holy Spirit for help in everything and anything. You can ask the Holy Spirit, like, I'm one of those, because a lot of us are just like, listen, 2023 is my year, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm gonna do, blah 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 blah, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be this high. No, like, slow down. What are you saying? No, like, what's God saying for you? What does he want to do in your life? So I think the moment you step out and the moment you come to me, he's already delighted and he's gonna answer you. So yeah.
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bax and it's absolutely fabulous meeting you. Today I'm with the fabulous Kuda Kwashe. Hi Kuda.
Yeah, she's so hyped, I appreciate you, Barbara.
How are you?
I'm good, Barbara. I'm good. It's good to be here. I'm privileged.
What
to be
a privilege,
on your channel.
And guys, you know this man is shouting. This is him screaming. Usually Kuda speaks in a confidential corporate voice. Please tell us, let us know in the comment section by the end of this episode if you think this man speaks corporate English only, because I keep telling him he does and he doesn't believe that he does.
Barbara's moving mad. Don't listen.
Am I?
Yeah, you're moving
okay,
mad.
Icebreaker, you know how the episode goes.
I know how
Two
it goes.
truths, one lie. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You didn't tell me about this.
I did.
You didn't tell me about this one.
I did. I told
Barbara.
you.
Oh my
I
gosh.
told you.
Okay.
You see, this one.
Enjoy it. I've told you so much. What haven't I
Now
told
how
you
you gonna
about?
lie to me?
You know Jen can always lie. Okay, I'm joking. I am joking. Okay, 2 truths and a lie. Okay, so I stayed in 4 ways at some point in my life. I have 4 sisters, and I played rugby in high school.
I know you played rugby for the first team.
No, sorry, second team.
Second
For
team.
the second team, yeah.
Well, you
Let's
don't
see what
have
they say.
4 sisters.
Damn, you're a good listener.
Yeah.
Hey, how many do I have though?
I think 1.
No, I've got 3.
You've got 3 sisters.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I know you've got
That's
an
what
older
made it
sister who's like
easier.
34 allegedly.
Yes.
And
I've
then
got
a
2
brother.
Yeah, and then I've got 2 younger sisters.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought you were the last born.
I am biologically.
See, but that's what you told me.
I did
So
tell you
I
that.
know you have 2 siblings.
Okay. I thought I told you that I have 2 younger sisters that we. Anyway, that was too easy. I feel like
that was
we need
very
another
easy.
one, hey?
Didn't you try again? Try
Okay.
again.
Let me try you again.
I'll still figure it out though.
Okay, so I want 5 kids.
You want 5?
I want 5 kids.
That's a
okay?
lie. That's a lie. You're lying. I think you said actually, I don't know.
What did I say?
6.
No, I did not
you
say
say
6. No,
4.
I think I said 4.
Yeah, I know it wasn't an odd number though.
Damn.
Kuda, maybe you're just not a liar.
I'm not a liar. I'm
Yeah.
bad at this, guys. I'm bad at this.
Try one last time, ne?
One last time.
One last
Okay,
time.
Let's give it a go. God help me.
Shock us.
Okay. Let's think. I have a membership at World of Golf.
At World of Golf.
Yeah. At World of Golf.
That's true.
I. What do you mean that's true? You don't know that. Okay.
I do. You speak in a corporate voice. That means you play golf. Am I lying?
I've been to Brazil before. And let's see. I like shopping at H&M.
Yeah, that's a lie. You like
What?
shopping at Zara.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, actually.
No?
wrong. Yeah, I haven't traveled to Brazil.
Oh.
Yes, and I do like shopping at H&M. Zara is my favorite shop, but I do like shopping in H&M as well. I'm being serious.
No, it was good. It was good. You caught me.
I tried.
You caught me. You caught me.
Anyway,
moving on to...
I actually want to ask you also 2 truths and a lie. Please.
Me?
Yeah, let's try it.
2 truths, 1 lie.
Yeah. But you good liar.
I also...
That's the issue.
Not this man.
That was a good liar, man.
I'm a good liar. 2 truths, 1 lie. Now I have to think of my lies very carefully. Okay, so I played first team netball. I played first team softball. And I played first team cricket.
You see, the cricket one, I feel like you're tricking me there. because that seems like the lie, right? But it's too easy to be a lie. So I think you have played cricket, softball, and what's the other one? Netball. Cricket and netball are true. Softball's a lie.
I did play first team softball.
So what is softball?
Softball is like baseball, but for girls.
Right.
Softball.
Okay. So you didn't play netball.
I did play netball.
Which
That's
is
the
lie.
truth. The
Cricket.
lie is cricket. I played cricket in primary school, but I didn't play first team cricket.
You're a cricket girl.
Yeah, in primary
You're
school.
a cricket hand.
I played all sports. All sports, except rugby.
Barbara's a cricket hand, guys.
No, I'm not a cricket hand.
Cricket
Everyone
hand.
played KFC mini cricket.
Have you gone to watch cricket before?
No,
Or you only played?
not yet.
Is it?
Not yet. I have you guys are gonna judge me. Let me tell you, man. My thing is, I still haven't gone to watch like anything. So I've never watched soccer live. I'm telling you, I've never watched anything live, right? And I wanted to go with my dad because I really wanted it to be like, I'm very
like a daddy
sentimental.
girl kind of thing, right?
Yeah. And like my dad decided he's not gonna get vaccinated. So then when the time came, he couldn't take me.
Right.
Now Indota has to take me to go watch soccer.
Why does it have to be Indota? Why can't
I
it just
believe
be
in
a friend?
Indota.
Why can't it be Joyoyo or somebody?
No, because now he's robbing. He's
robbing.
He's eating the benefits. He's eating the benefits.
Nah.
He's
Actually,
robbing.
I think next one. Let's go watch one of Jesse's game.
Yes.
They know Jesse, right?
No.
Do they?
No, they
They'll
don't.
soon know him.
No, they don't.
Eventually.
Maybe.
We'll
see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Okay.
I've watched rugby. I'm lying. I've watched rugby because I was in tax. They were big on rugby.
Okay.
And I believe in being a wag. No, man, I've watched soccer. Remember I watched them play soccer the other day?
We're here at church.
Yes, I told you that. So they play soccer at church like every Tuesday. And the first time I had a conversation with Kuda, he like parks, right? And he's like, oh, so what do you do? I'm like, oh, I'm here to watch them play soccer because I want to be a wag. Like, that's my dream, is to be a wag. So I'm just here scouting, And he's like, God has called you to so much more.
I didn't
just
say
being
that, Bob.
You literally
I
said
don't
that.
remember this
Let's call
conversation.
Tekom.
I don't remember this conversation.
I don't forget conversations.
I was like that gullible. Oh my gosh.
You said God has called me to so much more than being a housewife. I said, I can't believe the audacity of this man to speak to me like that. Cease.
But you don't want to be a housewife though, don't you?
I want to be a home-based entrepreneur.
Home-based. Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
a new one. Okay.
I want to go to I want to be there, man. I want to be that mama that opens the gazebo and I have oranges in the tent for all the kids in the team. Come guys, come get the oranges. Okay, so we've got questions for you from the girlies on Instagram. Nothing too hectic, nothing you can't handle.
Okay. Yeah.
What are your preferences in terms of finding the one? I actually want to change this question because I asked this question to Jordan in the first episode and he
went on and on.
dilly-dallied around it. So the question I asked is, when it comes to, first of all, do you believe in the one?
Not necessarily, but yes.
Okay,
so
explain.
yes and no.
Explain.
Okay, so I don't believe in the one in that if I miss the one, God doesn't have any.
You're stealing my answer.
No,
this is my answer. You asked me this
don't,
question and
please.
I said that.
The Holy Spirit both gave us the same wisdom. Relax.
It's fine.
Okay, so but I believe in the appointed one because God can appoint somebody and He can appoint me to them. And if, God forbid, they passed away or something, God can appoint somebody else. God forbid. But you get me. So it's not limited to one person. But I do believe, like Barbara, now, sitting here,
you.
God knows who you're going to marry.
I know.
You get me? So He knows the one, but they're not necessarily the one. You get it? Yeah.
Yes. I feel that. What role does preference play in that?
Is that like physical? Is that
it's like preference.
Character-wise?
It's like
is that
sometimes, like for me, for example,
yeah.
like I like thugs. You understand? So, like, you must look dangerous.
Oh, what's that lady's name? Something Perry.
Yes, exactly.
What's her name?
Just like that.
Jackie
Hill Perry.
She said
that.
Well.
You see that podcast episode? I was
Oh, you watched that one?
I was
it
like,
was so
yes.
dope.
It was so
it
cool.
was really
Go
good.
check it out. I'll put a link in the description.
Yeah, she wanted.
I'm also the same. Like, you must be
wanted
like,
eh?
be scary or say nothing. Like, just people must be afraid of you. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? But it's also like,
he must be gentle towards you.
To me, but everybody else must.
He must.
Yo,
oh my gosh.
messy.
Okay,
but anyway, so it's like, what role does preference play, as in if God put someone in front of me and God said, this is the appointed one, right? Yeah. But he like doesn't even have one tattoo. What role does preference play in finding the one?
I think honestly, if you really, and I don't want to sound Christianese or corny or whatever,
men of God.
But hear me out. But I think if you really prioritize like Jesus in your life, and not even just in this area of your life, I think he'll prepare your heart for what he has for you. Do you get me? Like he will like shape your heart to like what he's about to bring for you, you know? Because I think about this, my BC days, Barbara, like
Kuda even has piercings.
The woman that I was attracted to then are not the woman I'm attracted to now.
Scary.
Right. So obviously God did a work in me, and the woman I'm attracted to now, I wouldn't be attracted to back then. But that's all God working in me. So I think preferences aren't bad, just as long as you kind of submit them to God. But look, I think as human beings, we'll all have preferences, and just don't idolize them. Like, so for example, like let's say the gent is like your height.
Never.
No, hear me out. No, but that's the thing, Barbara. Like, if he's your height, I know shorter. Okay, fine. I might be stretching.
No,
but like
I can do shorter.
You can do shorter.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you're unique. We need more like you.
Because in my head I'm like, as long as the height difference is giving like supermodel, that's fine. Do you understand what I mean? Okay, but if it's not giving supermodel, then what are we doing here?
Right. So you don't mind a shorter gent. That's actually so.
Yeah, in theory. I don't know if practically it's gonna work, but theoretically, yeah.
But yeah, look, I don't think preferences are a bad thing. Just don't idolize them. You get me? So yeah.
Okay.
That's my take on that.
What do you say on dating in high school?
Dating in high school, man, it's not linear. Like I can't. Okay, if I had to just give it like a blanket approach and just advise everyone at one go, I'll probably say maybe not a good idea. I think you're young, and I think you've got a lot of emotional maturing to do. I think you've got a lot of life experiences to go through. Yeah. So I wouldn't recommend it, but at the same time, there are those stories, there are those outliers. People met in high school, they dated in university, they dated afterwards, it worked out, beautiful, married 3 kids, that kind of vibe, right? But I don't think that's the general rule, you know. I think that's the exception. So I would recommend just stay single, man. Just enjoy your life. Enjoy. You can enjoy life without having somebody. Barbara would know. Don't you enjoy life without like without a relationship?
I'm a self-sufficient babe.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't need anything or anyone except Indora to take me wine tasting.
Indora, this every day. Indora,
I do this all the time. The other day we were out and we're playing like a games night. So everyone's drinking and I'm like, guys, I don't drink. They're like, so when are you gonna drink? When Indora comes through, I think it's valid. I think it's valid and I think it's cute.
Yeah, and daughter, good luck.
But are you jollable?
I think at this stage, I think I am.
You think so?
Yeah.
Very brave of you to say.
I think I'm dateable. You know, I haven't been in a relationship for 6 years.
6 years.
6 years. It's been a while. It's been a minute.
I'm not screaming.
So I don't know what I would be like in a relationship because I can have all these ideas. I can say I'm going to be this person, but I need to get there first and actually see.
Is it true that like the longer you are single, the more difficult it is for you to get in a relationship? Just because like you like in terms of people disturbing your peace. I don't know if that makes sense.
Sure.
So like I've seen this conversation over and over and over again on Twitter where they're like, the more single I am, the more my standards like raise up and the more easier it is for me to suss out nonsense.
Yes, I think so. It just depends what you're doing in your singleness. So if you're just wasting time doing whatever, then sure. Then I don't think so. But yeah, I think if you're doing the right things in your singleness, I do think that you're not gonna just date anyone, right? Because you know you're getting to and discovering yourself more. You know what, where you're going, you know your purpose, and so that starts to narrow down things a lot. But at the same time, it's like, man, I think like you get to a point where it's like, okay, I want to give. Like, I feel like I've got something to give. I feel like I can help this person become a better person. You know, I feel like I have something in me to give to this person. So I think if you're at that stage, that's a good place to be, because you're thinking about how can I give and not what can I get from E. You see. I'm saying, good luck to her daughter. Yo, pressure.
Guys, I'm a handful, okay? I'm a handful. Okay, awesome. So it is almost the end of the year, and I know a lot of us are getting into like vision boards and planning for the new year and all that kinds of stuff. So the reason why I have Kuda here is because out of all my friends, guys, he's the one like, you see, this is God, ne? This is Kuda. Kuda is inside God, or God is inside Kuda, right? Am I lying?
Yes.
I'm lying. I'm not lying. When I got here, everyone was calling him man of God, and I was like, wow, okay, so this is the appointed man of God.
Argument. Like, no one was calling you man of God.
Nobody.
It was just one day.
One day.
It was that one day.
Yes, but that's the day I learned. Okay, and man of God. Okay. Yeah. And then I Googled him. Go Google him.
No, don't.
Don't Google him. Don't Google him. Google him, guys.
Barbara.
Google him and find all the scriptures. There's actually something really interesting that I think you can share with us.
Yeah.
I know you take like time out during the year to go spend time with God, because that's what you do as a man of God. So tell us about that process. Like, what is this 3-day retreat of yours? What does it look like, and why do you do it?
I think, you know, when you're busy and you're doing stuff with your life, and like Barbara, right, you need time to go away and actually go and hear God. That firstly, get there and thank God. Be grateful for what God has done in your life in that year, how He's kept you and whatnot. Secondly, ask God, like, what are some things that I need to correct? Help me see my blind spots, and just help me in that process. And then the third thing was that, what are you saying for the future? What are you saying for me to do? What do I need to do? What do I need to execute? You know, and I think a change of scenery helps as well. And
you change scenery too?
I try to change scenery. Look, I mean, okay, fine. Even if it's not away, you can just take time out at home. I would recommend, like, get off WhatsApp, get off all social media. Just tell your close friends you can reach out to me on text, and just take time to be with God, man, and hear what He's saying for that moment and what you need to change and for the future. I prefer to do mine in December, but there's no hard fast rule. Do what suits you.
Yeah, I used to do mine in September.
Yes, exactly. But you didn't go this year, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah. Busy babe.
I'm gonna go in November though, and you're gonna hold me to that. November. So we've had a fabulous month of Brotober with all of my fabulous bros. You can catch their individual episodes on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts. Or even better, if you're fancy, you can do the YouTube memberships, because that's what fancy girls do. Otherwise, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. That's how I made my vision board. Right? But this is the same vision board that has, I told you about this, like the Nivea campaign. I can speak about it now.
Okay.
Right? But Nivea campaign is on there. Same thing with my camera. Like, a lot of the things that have materialized and come into play in my life this year are things that were birthed in September during my time away from social media. Exactly. Is it possible to delay the promise of God?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Speak on it.
Absolutely.
How do I know that this is not the voice of God?
There has been times where, like, I've wanted an answer from God concerning something, and I press and I seek Him with everything, but it doesn't come. With
every hearing from God, you had confirmation from people around you or from things around you.
Yes.
Have you ever rocked even though you didn't have external affirmations? What if I don't know how to hear God? How do we quench the Holy Spirit?
I try engage Him as a person, and also, like,
that's good.
There was a time where, like,
and you speak to Him in your confidential.
Yes, absolutely.
Dear Holy Spirit, kindly God's Kuda.
Yes, absolutely. And He loves it. He's always telling me he enjoys it.
That's what he said.
Yeah, exactly. But listen, guys.
Anyway, that was episode 3 of the That's Funny podcast. Thank you so much, Kuda, for gracing us with your fabulous presence.
Thank you.
Next week, we'll be catching up with Santana, and he's going to be chatting to us all about obedience and what it actually looks like to obey God, because clearly we
Yeah, we need some help. I'll be sitting on the other side.
On the other side.
Yeah, when he comes through.
Yeah, but let us know in the comment section if there's anything that you would like to add, any scriptures that you think would add to this conversation. We'd absolutely love to learn from you.
Can I say something real quick? Please comment. Please like.
Yes!
Please subscribe.
Love it. You know, you've been doing that. Kuda's been doing this consistently. Like every time I pull out my camera, he's like, guys, please comment, like, subscribe. Do you want to be a YouTuber? Is that your secret desire?
I think, yeah, low key.
Low key.
I think I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna do it?
Yeah,
at your big age. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm only messing
this
with
woman,
you.
yo.
Leave us a podcast review. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Google Podcasts, we'd absolutely adore you for rating us a 5-star or even a 4. 4 is fine. Anything less than 4, you can email me and let me know why you are gonna give me 3 so I can fix it. So that next week, you can give me 5. Okay, we're gonna love and leave you. Cheers.
Peace.
All right, that's the end.
Alrighty, nice.